Well, congratulations TML and Aerosoft. You have done it again. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm literally just going to be touching on a little bit of tourist bus sim and kind of try and get to the bottom of what's really going on. Now, it's been a little while since we've received an update. The PC side of things, even further than the console side of things. Um, Now, we all know this company, developer, they're not very, very good at communicating. Their updates are few and far between. And unfortunately, it seems like Taurus Bus Sim has taken a very similar route to previous titles. Now, the annoying thing about this is that this game, don't get me wrong, it has its good points, and I know that a lot of you enjoy playing it. Now, I'm all for that, but it's now come to a point for me where it's kind of stretched a little bit thin. Now, the last update that consoles received was for the luggage. Now, Xbox, they haven't even received that update yet. As to what's going on there, I have absolutely no idea. Well, there's a few ideas. I mean, it could simply be down to, them having too much on, taking on too many projects, working on too many things at once, and kind of neglecting the important things, in neglecting their player base based on their current production rate of games, which they seem to just be churning out. Um, Now, if it was me, I would definitely, work on the games that I've already got, rather than, bringing out new titles, showcasing new titles, blah blah blah. I would use those resources to at least put these games right into a suitable state. In an ideal world, that's the way that it should be. That is the way that it should be. Now, as far as communication goes with this developer, I've sent multiple messages myself and haven't received a single thing. I'm sure a lot of people have, and I don't know. I think it's just come to a point now where it's getting a little bit frustrating. It's wearing a bit thin now. You know, my sort of estimation for an update was by September. Now, I know that it's only just turned September, but there's been nothing from anyone. You go on the TML Twitter page, all that sort of stuff, Aerosoft. There is nothing to suggest that there is an update coming. In fact, they haven't mentioned a single thing regarding Taurus Bus. Now, if you scan through their comments and things like that, there are people asking, and you just get the same old generic answer, which they just love to churn out. When quite clearly, Aerosoft, you have no idea what you're doing, you have no idea what you're talking about, and I think it's about time that more people stand up and kind of complain. To be completely honest with you, now these games, don't get me wrong, they are fun to play. I'm not denying that. But at the same time, the updates which we have received so far are not exactly suffice, are they, in comparison to what we expect. Now, I get the fact that they've got other projects going on. That's acceptable. That's expected, but it shouldn't be that bad to a point of where you can't even communicate with your player base, let alone updating games. I mean, it wouldn't take 2 minutes, would it, to kind of just notify us and tell us where they are and what they're doing essentially with their games. But the thing is, they're very good at making false promises, and they're very good at ignoring people. Like I say, the communication is not very good at all. But it doesn't stop them from charging £20, €20 per pack for DLC, and that in itself should clearly tell you, show you the general attitude of this developer. Now, the one thing that really concerns me the most is the fact that Fernbus has been announced to come to consoles. But if we take a look at, you know, Tourist Bus in itself and what the game actually has to offer, you know, and the lack of updates for this game, it concerns me that they've now promised something else, and it worries me for the sake of, you know, Fernbus coming to console, and this game being neglected. Now, when this game released, Tourist Bus, we all know that On the Road was in a pretty fragile state anyway. Um, we all know how that game's turned out, and all their games seem to follow a similar pattern, a similar trend. And like I say, to people, before you even consider buying any of the TML games or Aerosoft games, you have to do your due diligence a little bit and dig around and find some information, because these games, they have so much potential, and like I said, I'm not saying that they aren't fun, you know, and I understand that people do enjoy them, but I'm talking along the lines of their updates, or the lack of, should I say. You know, it's just something that's really frustrating me. It is really frustrating me, because I mean, it's now got to a point where, you know, you go through the game on consoles, you know, you run the risk of losing your saved data, you know, you run the risk of a lot of stuff going wrong. The PC side of it is not too bad, but yet it's not perfect, you know. And for the last time that this game had an update for the PC side of things, we're going back a fair little bit now. So if there's no updates coming to PC, then I'm fairly confident that there's no updates coming to consoles in the distant future. You know, it seems like they've just regurgitated another game, slapped a, you know, a £25 price tag on it, charged us almost £40 in DLCs for a game not to work properly, you know, and obviously not get regular updates. And these are all the things which they promise, you know, and they just don't deliver on it. And that's something that's, you know, it's now getting to a point for me, for Tourist Bus, and for the company TML, Aerosoft. You know, it's got to a point for me now where I've lost pretty much all my faith in their titles. You know, they are fun in small doses. If you can expect, you know, accept the fact that they do have their issues, then that's fair enough, you know, and I'm sure that you'll have a little bit of fun with it. But at the same time, it's when things go wrong, that's when things start to get a little bit disheartening. You know, we got a lot to look forward to this year in terms of simulation games. And I know a lot of you are excited for Fernbus to come to consoles, but I'm trying to be realistic, and I'm trying to keep keep a bit of an open mind, because if this game is in the state that it's in, On the Road is in the state that it's in, and now they're working on a bunch of different other titles, and now promising Fernbus to come to consoles, I don't think we can really expect too much more than what we've already seen. Now, of course, this is just my opinion, you know, and I'm just expressing the way that I feel about it, which I'm sure many of you will agree, and I'm sure many of you will disagree. But we do have a Discord channel. If you're interested in joining that, the link will be in the description. There we can discuss trucks, trains, planes, you name it. Just an open discussion, chats, update, you know, in-game news and anything like that. You know, just to kind of keep us a little bit more updated, we can converse and kind of go from there. Now, this is a short little video, little bit of a rant, if you will, but there's no update. There's been no news of an update, and it's starting to get on my nerves a little bit, if I'm completely honest. But like I say, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, turn that bell notification on, that way you won't miss any future uploads, live streams, etc. And obviously, if you want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description. But until next time, guys, like I say, take it easy, stay safe, and I shall catch you all in the next one.